Snaking its way through the middle of Perth and linking the hills to the ocean is the Derbyl-Yurigan, or Swan River. And while it's lovely to look at, it's even nicer to be out on it. So I've managed to convince Carmen to join me out on the water today to indulge in two of my passions, food and culture, West Australian style. Our meal today is part of Captain Cook's scenic lunch cruise. It's a leisurely 2.5-hour tour to Freo and back aboard a boat that has recently undergone a substantial upgrade, luxury.
When Chrissy said lunch on the Swan, I have to admit I thought she meant somewhere with a view of the river. Now this is impressive. 121 feet of impressive. Now all I have to do is find her. There are two main decks on the boat, both with picture-perfect vistas. Although, if you're a keen photographer, the crew will inform you this is the place to get the best shots. Well, hello.
Hello. Do you like our floating restaurant?
I like it very, very much.
Would you like to check out the rest of the boat?
Oh, we've got time for that?
We do. Come on.
So it turns out the boat can seat up to 250 people for lunch. Not that you would ever know there are that many people on board. There are intimate areas to get away from it all and a fabulous bar cum cafe to enjoy while you watch the sights glide on by.
Stories of life on the Swan come from all parts of the state's history, including the local Indigenous culture.
When the first settlers came here in 1829, of course you can imagine the surprise the Aboriginal people had because they saw the settlers actually coming up the river with their supplies and livestock. And they'd never seen a horse before, so yeah, Point Walter, one of the very important spots for the Aboriginal people, and lots of stories to be told about Point Walter there. For me, the greatest thing about the Swan River is it's so wonderful for everybody to enjoy. Most of the foreshore is in fact open to the public, and apart from that, there's all the reserves and wonderful places that people can enjoy, like Chidley Point and Point Walter and Point Resolution, Kings Park. It's a wonderful recreational waterway.
And before you know it, we're where the Swan reaches the Indian Ocean, picking up some more passengers from the dock at Freo before settling down for the return journey and lunch. Which is served up buffet style, which I'm especially pleased about because you get a little more of it. And even more impressive, while the flavours are quite international, the ingredients and produce are all West Australian. It's a great way to showcase more of our state's best features. And it includes a glass of local wine. Cheers. It's all a bit indulgent, isn't it? This gliding and eating and more eating. I'm starting to think maybe I should have skipped this dessert.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
All right, forget I said anything.
And dining on the Swan is not limited to the daylight hours. If you think the city looks good from the river by day, it's pretty spectacular by night as well. Even more so with the right company.